Hello everybody, welcome back by a new video, and today it's time to look at old Google Street View footage again and find some rare streetlights on there. But I first have a little request, and I thought that it maybe would be cool if you guys drop your location in the comments and we'll take a look at those in the next episode. A location with unique or rare streetlights. So yeah. If you have any suggestions where I should take a look on Google Street View, then let me know in the comments, and let's start with my locations. So let's go to the first few locations, which are in this city. And the first location is here. So here we have Streetview, as you can see, but when we go back to 2009, we have iridium on this pole, but here they are. But here we have some very old industrial fixtures. I forgot the name of these, but I really love the design of them. 2 times low pressure sodium, 90 or 55 watt. These are probably 2 times 55. But yeah, very unique to see those fixtures. I can still remember these being around, but they aren't around anymore. There's not a single one left in the city. So that's sad. I know that there are some, the small version of these fixtures are still somewhere, but not the big one, so that's a bit unfortunate. And as you can see, there are quite some of those in the street. And they here, this little part of the street, they actually like replace these poles too with Streetview, but it previously were old poles too. So let's go back to this little intersection too here. Since there are some interesting streetlights here too. Oh yeah, here we still have one. So this fixture actually still is there. I also don't really know what this fixture is, what type it is, but that one is still left actually. But there were a lot more of those back in 2009. So here's one, here we have them. I don't know why this is the only one left, to be honest, but it's cool that it's still there. And yeah, that must be this one. So in 2020 there were 2 of those left, but one got replaced, and that's this one. But yeah, as you can see, in 2009 there were way more. And then moving a whole street, so it's basically the same street, we have Philips SRD fixtures, which is also pretty unique. And I also remember these being around, but not very clearly. And as you can see, a lot were replaced by Philips iridiums. And some Schiller TSP as well. But this footage is from 2014. I remember, I think it's this one being the last surviving one. Maybe that we can find it here. No, we can't. But the iridiums do still exist. But yeah, fun to be able to see those fixtures again. Philips SRDs that were on the street previously. Here we have another street, and I remember this being like a streetlight mess, all different kinds of streetlights. I'm afraid that when I move that it's just going to give newer footage, but yeah, you can clearly see. Here we have Philips iridiums, TSP with like those old Industria fixtures. Here another one, Iridium, again, SRS, old Iridium fixture, old Industria fixtures, Iridiums. This is B, yeah, this is the new situation. And let's go back to 2009 again. I have no idea what they thought here. All those different streetlight types. Wish it still existed because it looks pretty cool. But yeah, it's replaced by Speedstar, which in my opinion ain't the worst fixture, but always worse than the old Industria fixtures. Let's quickly go over some old traffic lights. I promised that in the previous video, since this city had some really interesting traffic lights. So here we have those Stoy traffic lights, probably with the incandescent bulbs. Yeah, it's very unique to see them in the Netherlands, since they usually don't have other brands here than Vialis, Swarco, Peak. But yeah, this city had still some Peak traffic lights, which you can see here. And also when the visor somehow came off, they would replace it with the Peak visors. But yeah, it's mostly Stoy that we have here, which is amazing. They did like a replacement project and they replaced all of these. But yeah, it's very unique to see these in the Netherlands. I know that these are way more common in Germany, but they really aren't common here. So yeah, pretty cool to see. Very cool to see. And they are replaced by the type of traffic lights that almost every intersection gets replaced by. More on that later in a different video. It's time to go to a little classic, and some long-time followers will probably like know this street, or at least know the fixtures that were here, which were Philips SRDs. The street actually got new streetlight footage, Streetview footage of the new stupid LED streetlights. But when we go back you can even go back to 2018, and then you see that there were Philips SRD fixtures there. But what I actually want to do is go further back to 2009 to see if there were many more of those SRD fixtures, since I had the idea that a lot of them were replaced by Philips SRS, but looks like that wasn't the case. But it does look like that this one is a little bit less messed up than it was at the end. Like a car crashed into this pole. I think that was in 2018 or something, and the whole fixture was like bent. But yeah, this doesn't look like it has changed that much over the years. Yeah, wasn't there? Nah. I think there was only one SRD left. Yeah, this one has been replaced. Like, I don't remember that one being around. Yeah, it's surprising to see that there weren't that many. That the street ain't that much different than the old streetlight footage, Streetview footage, which is interesting. Oh yeah, this one has been replaced too. I don't remember that one being around too. But yeah, the rest is technically stayed the same until what was it, 2020. But yeah, I have one of those fixtures in the collection now, so it's all good. Let's do one more, and that's this street, and we also want to do more Philips SRD. Well, here we have them. So yeah, this street, I know it looks weird. but it had some Philips SRD fixtures, which I remember being replaced by Philips SRS in 2010 or something. But yeah, as you can see, this street also, it just was a mess. It was not been lit correctly. As you can see, some weird floodlights here that had to lit the street. A lot of SRS. It's just, this would have been like, I would call this a streetlight mess again, since many different types here. But there's one pole that I want to point out, and that's this one, since this is a bit of a weird pole. So, what is it? 6 meters, and you can't really see it because of the trees, but a 6-meter pole, and they placed a Philips SRM big version on it. There's another one here, yeah, you can see it here a bit. Why would you do that? There's like they made a small version for like these heights, but yeah, they decided to like put a big SRM on there. But it has been replaced by Iridium Gen 3s. But as you can see, like not the street lights got better, but the street just, it's way better like this. The old street was so ugly. It's better now. A lot better now. But that was it for today. Thanks for watching, and again, if you have a location that you want me to look at, drop it in the comments, and thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.